This is my 37th video. In this video, I want to speak on an interesting topic, that is Destiny Ultimate Reach. Destiny Ultimate Reach is an interesting topic because everybody very casually speaks about their fate, their destiny. You know, I have seen many of my relatives and friends and my neighbors also on many occasions speaking about their career, their fate, and what happened in the past and what would happen in their future. So this is a very casual talk heard from my friends and relatives and neighbors. That's the reason why I want to make this video. Uh, for me, it's an interesting topic because many a time I too have experienced this kind of circumstances, this kind of occasions, this kind of say incidents. Say whether it is true or not, I am not very sure about the destiny, but people many a time spoke about this kind of word, that is fate. Even I too used to say, yes, it's my fate. I could not do this, I could not do that. Even friends also, many friends, they said many times they could not do this, they could not do that. So even relatives also heard number of times from them that they could not achieve a particular thing. And one of my friends very clearly said quite a number of times when I used to talk to him, he said very strongly, he put a word. Yes, I could not do this because it is my fate. I could not become a doctor because of God decided the other way. I wanted to become a doctor, but the destiny was in a different way. This kind of casual talk I heard from my friends, from my dear ones. So, what is destiny in fact? Destiny, we call it as a fate, yeah. But destiny is always a predetermined course of incidents one can witness, one can experience in his lifetime. Yeah. What is destiny after all? Destiny is a predetermined course of events, predetermined course of incidents one can experience, one can witness in his lifetime. Traditional usage of this destiny is based on the belief that there is fixed order in the universe which is predestined and predetermined, and the course of events are influenced or guided by this destiny. Destiny will decide the finality of the happenings in one's life, and these happenings are unavoidable and unchangeable in everyone's life. We plan for so many things. People plan for so many things. One can plan so many things in his life to achieve. But what happens? Suppose a person wants to complete engineering course. He joins the engineering course and he wants to complete. He's very determined. But suddenly what happens? we call it fate or destiny, whatever it is. Suddenly, what happened? What happens? He is infected with TB, tuberculosis, and that too multi-drug tuberculosis, multi-drug resistant tuberculosis, which could be hardly alleviated after 5 years with the use of several potential and latest antibiotics. At last, he could be able to come out of that kind of trauma suffering after 5 years. So, and during this period, he has lost many things, and he has lost the very company of his fellow students, classmates, and all of his classmates completed their degrees, engineering degrees. They went away for assignments. Far off places they went away, far off places. And now they are not within reach to talk to them. So some of them, they have left two states, some of them, they have settled in their life, they got married. And this man, what happened after suffering for 5 years with multi-drug resistant TB tuberculosis? At last, he should have been subjected to lot many things, worries and suffering and many things. And at last, he had to compromise with a degree graduation, and after that he has completed journalism, diploma in journalism. Then he has joined in some newspaper daily as a sub-editor. Now, of course, he has decided to spend time like that the rest of his life, and he got married and blessed with one child. So now, okay, everything is well off. Now he is well off. But the thing is, why he said a number of times when he used to talk to me on a phone, yes, it is my destiny. I could not become an engineering graduate, and I went to US, left to US as my classmates did. So this is the kind of murmuring he used to make. This murmuring is the result of the deviation from his predetermined path. He wanted to become an engineering graduate, but he could not do that in spite of his intelligence, in spite of money, everything. But so this is what we call maybe destiny or fate. Some people may not believe in destiny or fate. Human decisions are strongly influenced by this destiny, and human actions are strongly guided by this destiny. This is a strong belief. Yes, even when I have watched Mahabharata serial, TV serial, I came across many a time Bhishma was uttering the words, yes, destiny, destiny. My life is predestined, predetermined. There is an order, natural order, that I should be a bachelor. I should be a bachelor. Not that I wanted, but the nature wanted, the God wanted. So it is the will of the God that I should be a bachelor, lifetime bachelor. So that was the word uttered by Bhishma in the serial, Mahabharata serial. Number of times I have heard it from Bhishma. Maybe true, It is a fact that he could not marry for the reasons many. Destiny is a book that contains all the past and all the future happenings of a person. This is a belief. Destiny is a kind of a book that contains all the past and all the future happenings of a person. Destiny is the reflection of the natural order of the universe and, in fact, the cosmos, which is the entirety. So, why this cosmos is live and on its own business and its own dynamic state? And everybody is in the dynamic state. Everybody is doing his duty. Every system is very busy and very dynamic in its own way. Every creature is very busy, very dynamic in its own way, where every living and non-living entity is in its state of doing in its own way. So this is the kind of predetermined, predestined order of the nature that one can call as destiny or fate. So, dear viewers, if you like my video, you can share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much.